Each one of us have image of angel within us. Baba always says each one of us, Brahman so angel. Each one of us, Brahman so angel. More I become aware of what are the qualities of the angel, and I stay in the awareness of that virtue so that the vibrations, my attitude, my words and my drishti gives the feelings of angelic presence. As I take drishti from Avyakt Baba, angelic Baba, while taking drishti, I also experience my image as an angel. It's not necessary to think about body of light or wings. But as you sit and you become soul conscious and start going beyond the awareness of body, and just be in this stage of soul consciousness, our subtle form emerges. Our avyakt stage emerges. So each one of us now look within and invoke, emerge your angelic image. As human, you think more based on physical or worldly circumstances, situations. But the angel goes beyond and see things very differently. So each one of us, we have to create these abilities in us of being an angel, very clean, very light within the self. Very, very silent and peaceful. Very loving but detached. So I invoke within me angelic qualities so that I can use those qualities to serve at every moment of life. Serve through the vibrations of my thought. Very sweet, soft, gentle sound like an angel. And Karma Yogi with generous heart, loving heart. So in silence, I invoke my image, my qualities of an angel. Every moment, I use the awareness of being victorious and having trust. Even not a single thought is of defeat or loss. Every thought is of victory. Not only having trust, but also a trustworthy child. Baba can trust me. I can be trusted to do any task of yajna. As an angel, I can get everything done. You are an angel. With our vibrations of God's love and peace, we radiate these vibrations in the world so that the atmosphere of fear, worry, and pain disappears. Let everyone experience God's support and protection.
संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला।
तीसरे जो सने में समाये हुए हैं उन आत्माओं के नैनों में मुख में संकल्प में हर कर्म में सहज और सुधर स्नेही भाव का साथ सदा ही अनुभव पाप उससे जुदा नहीं, वो पाप से जुदा हर समय पाप के सने के रिटर्न में प्राप्त हुई सर्व प्राप्तियों में संपन्न और संतुष्ट रहते, इसलिए और किसी भी प्रकार का सहारा उनको आकर्षित नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि कोई न कोई अलग काल की प्राप्ति की आवश्यकता किसी और को सहारा बनाती, अर्थात संपूर्ण सने में अंतर डालती, सने में समाई हुई आत्माएं सदा सर्व प्राप्ति स्वरूप होने के कारण सहजी एक पाप दूसरा न कोई इस अनुभूति में रहते, तो सने सभी है, लेकिन तीन प्रकार की अच्छा
Om Shanti. Promise of determined thought. With your perfect form, become an instrument to reveal God. Reveal the Father through your own stage. When you bring about revelation through words, it is the words that cause an impact. Virtues and actions create an even greater impact. So let there be the experience through the eyes of all of you children that you have some speciality in your eyes. Let them not experience you to be ordinary, but that you are alokik. Let the question arise in their mind, how did you become this? Where did you become this? They themselves should wonder about this and ask you, who made you as you are? So, reveal the Father through your own stage. With the promise of determined thought, pass with honors in everything. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today is day 15. Promise of determined thought. With your perfect form, become an instrument to reveal God. Today's topic, reveal the Father through your own stage. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti. Okay, happy. Very soon, Baba's day, birthday, our birthday. We are about to celebrate on 18th morning. There will be flag hoisting here, offering of bhog. I'm sure you will also offer there at your places. Baba had been saying a lot about first creating awareness, and then through awareness there is a stage, and what does service or reveal Baba is your stage. So Baba says words, we give introduction of Baba, we reveal Baba through words, but there is more impact of your virtues, your stage. One of the stage which Baba just described is to be merged in Baba's love. So I'm thinking that whenever we meet, whether Lokhiks or Alokic, for a few moments at least, we begin with stage of being merged in Baba's love and share our drishti, power of love, power of silence. And then we begin to talk. So we will practice that today, tomorrow. For us is today here. And I find very fascinating. You know, even we know that how much we do depends. No? So creating that stage, Baba said, so that through our eyes, through our appearance, through our speaking, through our face, Baba will be revealed. In the sense of they will internally know, or they would want to know who gave them knowledge, who makes them like this, from where they get power, so that they are able to practice all the virtues. These days, one of the very important virtue required is patience and trust. Because within a minute, no, you lose patience, and then when we lose patience, then there is a lot of other thoughts, irritation, reaction. And the patience really comes when there is trust. Baba is with us, it will happen. Drama definitely will be in our favor. Yes, everyone will cooperate. Tasks will get accomplished. Will it happen? How will it happen? Might not happen. Like all these thoughts which come could create confusion. And also, I find that our own thoughts can also be the obstacles. Most of the obstacles are really through our thoughts. Because as much we keep our thoughts very stable in the sense of like you just maintain your faith. So when you maintain your faith, then the power, the atmosphere, somewhere that start working, that make things happen. Because there are vibrations. We say that there is power in faith, but there is also victory in faith. So victory is maintaining faith. First victory part of victory is I was able to maintain faith until last minute. And then that power of faith will bring victory. And then also internally, without any influence, I think of Baba and with pure mind, discern and decide. That also has very, very good effect, which is our constant effort. Did I decide because of influence? Did I decide because it was right? So very, very subtly maintaining the virtues, this stage. Something happens. So everyone is upset about it. But how will it help? So if I remain peaceful, I remain quiet, making things right, that's the only way to make things right. Only way to make things right is by maintaining the stage of a virtue. If we believe in the power of mind, power of our own virtue, then that definitely will work. So at your Lokik home, at your workplace, or within the spiritual family also, your progress, your stability, your stage is very visible. And they talk about that transformation which is happening in you. Everyone talks about it. And know that you are making good efforts. Something that I'm in incognito. Whatever you are, cognito or incognito, vibrations can be experienced. If you have rose flower with fragrance, you hide it, or sandalwood. You cannot. You hide it, fragrance is still there, right? So same is the virtue. Virtue is always visible. So when it is visible, then everyone is able to look into that. So how do we use the words as much necessary? Let's say you say something about tolerance, but I have to be in that stage of tolerance. I'm not tolerating and telling others to tolerate. And in our faces, that tolerance is not visible. It won't have impact. It won't empower someone else. So how do we constantly serve? How do we constantly serve? It's through our vibrations, through our virtue. You can't speak whole day, right? Because you can introduce Baba through words. But later on, in the beginning is okay. But then comes your revelation through virtues. Sometimes we have transformation up to certain extent, and then we get stuck. But transformation is a very continuous process. In the sense of, yes, you adopted certain principles, you follow some principles, but in practical, you do it gradually. But also, we have to keep doing it until we become perfect, right? We cannot stop and say, oh, I did it, and it's over now. No. So Baba is giving us this awake signal. Service is not through just words, but through our virtues, our activity. And we have to pay attention to that, our interaction with others, our conversation with others, our communication through drishti with others. All that is becoming full of virtues. Om Shanti.
सुख इतने पाए हैं प्यारे प्रभु के प्यार में। सुख इतने पाए हैं प्यारे प्रभु के प्यार में। रौनक ही रौनक अब तो मेरे संसार में, मेरे संसार में। सुख इतने पाए हैं प्यारे प्रभु के प्यार में। चाहतों का रंग मिला मन चमन मेरा खिला। चाहतों का रंग मिला मन चमन उसके दुलार में, अब उसके दुलार में सुख इतने पाए हैं प्यारे प्रभु के प्यार में। नास है खुद पे अब तो मन में यही जुस्तजू, नास है खुद पे अब तो मन में यही जुस्तजू। सात सुरों की गुंजन है मन के हर एक तार में, मन के हर एक तार में सुख इतने पाए हैं प्यारे प्रभु के प्यार में। रौनक ही रौनक अब तो मेरे संसार में, मेरे संसार में सुख इतने पाए हैं प्यारे प्रभु के प्यार में।
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Promise of determined thought, with your perfect form, become an instrument to reveal God. Reveal the Father through your own stage. When you bring about revelation through words, it is the words that cause an impact. Virtues and actions create an even greater impact. So, let there be the experience through the eyes of all of you children that you have some speciality in your eyes. Let them not experience you to be ordinary, but that you are alokik. Let the question arise in their mind, how did you become this? Where did you become this? They themselves should wonder about this and ask you, who made you as you are? So, reveal the Father through your own stage. With the promise of determined thought, pass with honors in everything. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Thursday and our schedule Amritwila 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Thursdays we'll be having 5 to 6 Sakar English Murli. Translation will be available in Hindi and Spanish. Then 6 o'clock meditation followed by Hindi series, Bog offering, English series, Avyakti journey, Murli revision. So that's our schedule for tomorrow. And now let's start our Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Today's 15 Avyak Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Avyakt Murli, 17th of April, 1969. The main sanskar of Brahmins, complete renunciates of everything. The behavior of all of you should be such that the image of Bap and Dada is visible through that. The image will not be visible through your words, but through your behavior. Do you have such behavior now? Is the image of Bap and Dada visible through your behavior? It is visible, but only sometimes. When you stabilize yourself in that stage and then do service, people understand from your words and your face that the one who has given knowledge to you is someone very elevated. They say that they do see the image of Bap Dada in your behavior, but only sometimes. You are a camera. A picture of Bap Dada is printed on your camera. Yet you only show that sometimes. Why? Why do you not constantly show that picture? This is effort. Until when will you keep on using the word effort? For how long do you still want to make an effort? Will you keep on saying until the end that you are effort makers? Will you continue to say it as you're saying now till the end? The word effort now has to be changed. Although you will remain effort makers till the end, that effort will not be what you are speaking of now. The meaning of effort is not to make the same mistake twice. Are you making such an effort? You even have to put the meaning of effort into practical form. If you keep repeating the same mistake, how can you call that making an effort? Make an effort to keep the aim of being an effort maker. Remove the use of the word effort in this way. Now, there is effort even in being an effort maker. This should not happen. How can you be loving towards one another? You wouldn't become this simply by corresponding through letters or by having a gathering. that is a physical aspect. You can only be loving towards one another when you match the thoughts and sanskars of one another. You have even been told the method for that, to be a total renunciate. What are the signs of a total renunciate? Easiness and tolerance. You will become loving when you imbibe these aspects. In order to bring about easiness, simply pay attention to one aspect at this time. It has been seen that at the present, your stage is based on praise. There are two terms, praise and defamation. So at present, your stage is based on praise. That is, there is the desire or greed for fruit of the actions you perform. You have a desire for the fruit of the tasks you perform to a greater extent. If you don't receive praise, you are not able to maintain your stage. And when there is praise, you're able to maintain your stage. If there is defamation, you become orphans. You lose your stage and you forget the Lord and Master. So never think that you should be praised. Do not create your stage on the basis of praise. If your stage is based on praise, you will keep on fluctuating. Day by day, there will automatically be an influence of the special children. But you must not be impressed by that yourself. If you accept the fruit here, you will finish your fruit for the future. The more you are making incognito efforts and are an incognito helper, the more you create your incognito status. No matter how much others praise you, you yourself must not be influenced by that praise. Whatever task you perform, stay at the confluence and judge it accordingly, because all of you belong to the confluence age. This is why whatever happens, there are always two sides to it. Stay at the confluence of both of these and then judge. Do not be on one side too much, nor on the other side too much. Stay at the confluence. The task you Brahmins of the confluence age perform are not being performed at the confluence age. You go too much to one side or the other. You householders are also helpers in service, and so you have to stay at the confluence in order to look after both. Stabilize yourself in the stage in between the two. If you stay at the confluence, you will be able to do both accurately. Your food, drink, and clothes, etc., are all moderate. Make a judgment in this way by being stable in the stage of being in between, and then continue to move along. In some aspects, it is visible that you are either on one side or the other side to a greater extent, whereas you should be in between. The stage of being in between is a seed stage, to be just a point. Just as a seed is very subtle, the seed stage is also very subtle. You need courage and the method to remain stable in that stage. You have also been given the aim of when to be a child and when to be a master. Whenever you have to be a child, do not be a master. And whenever you have to be a master, do not be a child. Many misunderstand this. Check this a great deal. Have the total consciousness of being a child and also a master. This is why you are told to stay at the confluence. Do not simply be a child, nor must you simply be a master. By having both virtues, you will be able to do everything accurately. To be a child means to be free from waste thoughts. Simply follow the orders and directions you receive. To be a master means to give advice. You also have to observe at which place and in which aspect you need to give advice. Do not become a master everywhere. If you are a master when you have to be a child, there will be a conflict of sanskars. This is why, in order to become each other's helper, imbibe both aspects. Otherwise, there will be a conflict of sanskars. If you are a master, when you have to be a child, then because there are two masters, there will be a conflict of sanskars. You have to be a master as well as a child. Be a master and give advice. And then, when it becomes final, be a child and then be a master. Judgment by the intellect is needed for when to be a child and when to be a master. Think about which form you have to adopt at what time. Be one with many forms. Do not always have just one form. As is the time, so should be your form. But don't become one with many forms in the wrong way. Become this in the right way. Acha. Om Shanti.
Promise of determined thought. With your perfect form, become an instrument to reveal God. reveal the Father through your own stage. When you bring about revelation through words, it is the words that cause an impact. Virtues and actions create an even greater impact. So, let there be the experience through the eyes of all of you children that you have some speciality in your eyes. Let them not experience you to be ordinary, but that you are alokik. Let the question arise in their mind: how did you become this? Where did you become this? They themselves should wonder about this and ask you who made you as you are. So, reveal the Father through your own stage.
दृढ़ संकल्प की प्रतिज्ञा अपने संपूर्ण रूप से परमात्म प्रत्यक्षता के निमित्त बनना। अपनी स्थिति द्वारा बाप को प्रत्यक्ष करो। जैसे वाणी द्वारा प्रत्यक्षता करते हो तो वाणी का प्रभाव पड़ता है, उससे भी ज्यादा प्रभाव गुण और कर्म का पड़ता है। तो आप हर बच्चे के नैनों से यह अनुभव हो कि इन्हों के नैनों में कोई विशेषता है। साधारण नहीं अनुभव करें, अलौकिक है। उन्हों के मन में क्वेश्चन उठे कि यह कैसे बने, कहाँ से बने। स्वयं ही सोचे और पूछे कि आपको ऐसा बनाने वाला कौन? तो अपनी स्थिति द्वारा बाप को प्रत्यक्ष करो। ओम Shanti.
Good night. I'll be back.